Hey guys, welcome or welcome back to my channel. If you're new here, my name is lissycharlton, and in today's video I'm going to be showing you how I edit using Capcut. So recently I've been experimenting with the app and I really love how easy it is to use, and I think that you guys will like it too. I love that there are different templates on there for you to use, and when it comes on to being creative, you're not too sure which direction to go in. The app can kind of give you some inspiration on where to go. You have different templates to use. So I'm going to be showing you guys how I use the app to edit my short form content. And if this is something that you'd like to see, please be sure to keep on watching. So once you open the app, this is basically what you will see on Capcut. You can go ahead and select new project. So at the top here, there are a few different options that you can do. So here you have like a script. You can basically create like a script for a video that you want, which is like really good. I think it's such a good feature. Also, you have like a teleprompter as well. So if you're like reading, so for example, if I'm creating like a video and I'm reading, doing voice note or whatever, then I can use that to basically have the text for the voiceover that I want to do. Also, you have captions and these other things here, but we're not going to go into that. I'm just going to go straight into creating a new project. So I like to add all my footage in different albums just so it's easier for me to find when I'm editing. So I'm going to select post gym and I'm basically going to select all the clips that I need, which is pretty much everything within the album. So once I've selected that, my timeline will come up of all my footage combined. So what I'm going to do is go ahead and clip parts of the video that I don't want and then leave parts of the video that I do want. So down here, there are like different options for you to choose from. So you have edit, you have audio where you can go in and choose different audio. So here where it says extract, you can extract like sound from another video. You can do voiceover, you can choose different effects, or you can even do copyright check, which is really good. This will come in handy for like a YouTube video. If you're adding music, it's really good to check if the music is like copyrighted or that sort of stuff before going ahead and upload, which I think is such a good feature. Also, you have text. I find that they have like loads of different text options on there. You also have like different templates to choose from. So whether that be subscribe or you just want to add some form of animation to it, this is like really good. Here you have like if you want to be like creative and add like a day in the life, but you want it to be like a typewriter style, that's like really good. So there are like loads of things that you can play with when it comes on to Capcut. Also, you can do auto caption. If I'm talking in the video, then I can just auto generate everything that I'm saying in the video instead of me having to go ahead and type it out. And I find that I had to do this with other apps. If I do edit with them, I have to go ahead and type out what I'm saying, which can be a little bit annoying. So it's really good that you have that in Capcut. So there's loads of things on here to choose from, but we're going to go into editing the clips. I'll definitely recommend going ahead and just practice and try and see the different things that they have on the app itself. But I find it really easy to use and I find like it's such a good app. So there are also templates that you can use to edit your video as well. If you're someone that doesn't really want to spend too much time editing or thinking about the creative process and you just want to choose from whatever is there, to find those templates, you basically have to go back to the home page when you open the app, and if you see templates, it's just there. And you basically can choose any of these templates that you like, and Capcut kind of tell you how long the video should be, or they'll cut down the video for you, or they'll tell you how many photos that you need to add just to get it to sync to the template basically. For example, this template here, it basically says that you should just choose 29 clips and they will just break that 29 clips down into 8 seconds for you. So that kind of like take out all the work that you need to do to edit a video. But I'm going to show you how I like to edit anyway. So let me just go in here. So this is the video that I'm going to be creating for you today. So I'm just going to go in and choose a part of the video that I like from where I'm walking. So I'm going to pretty much choose just that part there, and I'm basically going to slit. So I'm just going to go into editing, which is here. And I'm going to use a slit tool, and then I'm just going to get rid of that because I no longer need it. So I think that part is fine. I'm just going to go again and slit. And the part when I'm like walking like that, slit again and then delete. And then we have like a decent clip here. Display that. I think that's pretty good. Also, when I'm back home, since it's like a post-gym type of routine, I'm just going to do the part when I'm like closing the door to show that I'm back home. I'm going to select that part and then delete. And then I'm going to do part where I'm walking towards to put my key down, which is there. Is that good? Yep, which is here. So I'm just going to delete that part. So you guys know when I'm editing, if you've watched like my previous videos, you know that I like to slip parts of my videos when I'm doing something just to show me in action instead of kind of like waiting for people to see what I'm gonna do. It happens like really quickly. So I'm just gonna like take off my shoes. Yeah, I'm just gonna show part of it taking off my shoes as well, just to like get into it. So you guys can see like when I'm editing, it's mainly me using the slit tool. That's the main tool that I need, that I use when I'm editing. So any editing app, if it's just slit tool that you're using, there's also transitions on here if you want to do any form of, you know, stylish transition as well. But I'm just going to go ahead and start from here and just slit that. And that's basically the end of that clip. I can then go ahead and delete because I don't need anything else. So next, I'm going to show myself cooking. So I'm just going to start when I open the pot, just so it can show that I'm actually doing something and what I'm about to do. And then slit that as well. Then I'm gonna do this part. I did create another clip of me doing this because I was out of frame. So it's really good that when you're filming to make sure that you're in frame. But if that's something that you want to see more of, I'll definitely say check out my other video. You can see that I kind of changed the camera setting there. You can check out my other video to see more onto how I film, like my settings, like how I make sure that I'm in frame, like that sort of stuff. I go into a lot of details in that video. So if you'd like to see that, please go ahead and check it out. So I'm just going to go ahead and clip that part because I don't need it. And I'm just going to take the part when I open the oven basically and just clip that. So editing for me is normally like really quick as well because I know exactly what I want, but it takes a lot of practice for you to get to that point. So I'll definitely say practice using different apps, or if you just don't want to be asked, just use templates that the apps provide if you just want something to be a bit quicker for you. So should we just go ahead and watch what I already create, because I think this is really good. You guys can see like how much it like get to the point. Then I'm like in the bathroom here, so I'm just gonna do one when I'm like walking in. I'm gonna go in, I'm gonna continue doing the same thing for the rest of the clip, and then for this video I'm gonna be showing you how I do voiceovers, just so you guys can have an idea of different types of video you can create. If you want to see how I add music, then you can go ahead and check out my previous video. So just to explain again exactly what I'm doing, so from the clips that I have, there are parts of the video where I'm doing something repetitively, or parts where maybe I'm closing the door, or I'm doing something that necessarily doesn't really add to the video. I'm just using the slit tool to slit it so I can delete it from the rest of the clip basically. As you can see, most of the time the part that I delete is the clip in front of the one that I'm going to actually edit, because the rest of the clip is like clips that I haven't seen yet. So I hope that clarifies for you guys. So you can see I'm basically using slit, delete to get rid of it, and then we can go into adding what we need to add. But that's the main part of the clip, is to just keep parts that you want and get rid of parts that you don't. So the thing when you're doing voiceover video is you might need longer clips to do this, or you have to talk like really fast. So maybe you will see me adjust some of the clips when I'm like adding the voiceover, because I will need more time. I think when you're editing, it's always good to ask yourself, what would you sit down and watch? And then you just create things based off that. If you realize that when you're creating content you're getting bored, then try and like edit the clip a little bit different. Maybe it's too slow, or maybe it's just not as, you know, giving that much. So you'll just try different things. So when I'm creating voiceover, I like to just watch my video and basically talk from what is coming from my head. Not everyone is like that. Maybe you want to do like a script if you think that will be easier for you. Also, you realize that on the app itself, it have like a teleprompter app that you can use, or you can do notes and then you can read from it. You can have like a notebook and you're reading while you're doing while you're doing the voiceover for the video. I just find that it's more natural for me while I'm watching the video, then I'm just talking based off what comes to mind. But that also means that it takes a lot of take for me to do it, because sometimes I'm like, girl, what are you saying? And then I also like to add a little bit of personality to my voiceover as well. So I find that if I'm like reading the voiceover, it's not really giving me, and it's just a little bit boring. So I like to just watch my video and say, okay, what type of vibe am I feeling right now? And then I'll do the voiceover based off that. So I'm just gonna go ahead and select the voiceover tool there. And actually, I'm gonna go ahead and put all the audio on mute. So to mute the audio for the clips that you already have, like any background sound, you just need to press the button here that says mute, and that will basically mute all the clips for you, which is like really easy. It's literally one button. You don't have to go in and mute everything. So I'm gonna go ahead and just rewatch the video just so I can see what I'm doing in there, and also think about what I'm gonna be saying for my voiceover as well. So let's go ahead and play this. Don't like the way that one looks. I'm just gonna like cut that. You can see like some of my clips are a little bit longer than how I'd normally let them, only because I need more time to talk. So when I'm doing these, I like to start by giving maybe a little bit of intro to what the video is. For example, this video that I'm creating now is kind of like a post-gym routine. So I can either start by saying, spend the evening with me after the gym, or welcome to my post-gym routine, or after the gym I like to do this. You know, different ways that you will start to like introduce the video just so people know like what they're watching. Let's do the voiceover. Might take a lot of takes, honestly, and I don't do mine in one go. I always pause, and then sometimes maybe one part is like really good, the other part might not be good, so I might just delete that part and just continue where I left off. But don't try to do the voiceover in one straight go. Like, you need to breathe and stop and think and then go again. So let's do it. Today I had such a great workout, but anyways, it's time for me to get home and start eating and pretty much just relax for the rest of the night, because girl, I am so tired and this workout literally battered me. Anyways, got home and I started put dinner on, and basically, so just like what I was saying, you guys can see that the video when I was doing the voiceover is not really syncing with what I'm saying. So the clips need to be extended. So I'm just gonna go in and extend the clips just so it's easier for me to match whatever I'm saying with the voiceover. But I'm gonna try and like keep what I'm saying, only because I really do like the way it started out, and we're gonna just play that for you. Today I had such a great workout, but anyways, it's time for me to get home and start eating and pretty much just relax for the rest of the night, because girl, I am so tired and this workout literally battered me. Anyways, got home and I started put dinner on, and basically, yep, so that's where I stand. And from what I can remember, I think I have a video of me working out. So I'm just gonna go back and see if I can find that clip, and then I will add it to this as well. And also extend the clips that I showed you guys, just so it's a little bit longer, showing me more in the kitchen, just so that can like incorporate into what I'm saying in the voiceover as well. So it takes a lot of adjustments, only because if you're like telling a story, you're gonna need more than 20-something seconds. Otherwise, I'm gonna be rushing through everything and you're probably not gonna hear anything that I'm saying. So I'm gonna go ahead and adjust these clips, and also see if I can find that clip when I was doing like a workout as well. So actually, I don't have any clip of me working out. That is annoying. Anyways, I'm gonna go ahead and move this clip, and I'm gonna put this one at the beginning just to give me a little bit more clips to talk through. And I'm just going to slit that and then delete the rest. I think that is enough from what I wanted in terms of walking in. I just need more when I'm in the kitchen. So I'm just going to go ahead and extend this part. And to extend, you just need to drag the file like I'm doing here. You guys can see that, which is just here. Just extend it like that, which is like very easy. And then I'm going to extend this clip as well. And we're going to extend this one also. Let me just go ahead and play that over just to see if I have enough space that I want. Today I had such a great workout, but anyways, it's time for me to get home and start eating and pretty much just relax for the rest of the night because girl, I am so tired and this workout literally buttered me. Anyways, got home and I started put dinner on. I'm just gonna like extend this part. So tired and this workout literally buttered me. Anyways, got home and I started put dinner on and so where it says butter me, I'm gonna stop here and I'm gonna delete that part of the audio. So I'm actually gonna be deleting the part up until I said I had such a great workout, and I'm gonna like continue from there only because I now want to say something else. So I'm finally done adding the voiceover to the video, so I'm gonna be playing this for you guys just so you can see. It definitely did take me a lot of tries to finish this voiceover, but that's what I said, like if you don't use a script, it's gonna take a lot of tries. There's sometimes when I'm like doing the voiceover and like different things come to my head of how I can start it, or maybe I don't like that part how it sounds, or maybe oh I can add this instead so it's a little bit more interested or give a bit more details as to what I'm doing. So I'm just gonna play this for you guys just so you can see how the voiceover is. I'm gonna like start from the beginning. Spend the evening with me after the gym. So I did upper body workout today and I honestly had such a good workout. I'm not really like an upper body girl. It's always so boring for me. Legs and glutes, that's where it's at. Anyways, it was time for me to get ready for the night. So I did like my whole skincare, shower. And I was always making dinner while I'm showering as well because I like when my food is like finished when I'm out. So I made myself a chicken burger, which was honestly so good. And I just sat down, watched Love Island and pretty much just chill for the rest of the night because why not? So once you're done, edit your clip and you're happy with it, you can go ahead and add text. So you can find text here. So if you want to like label your video, I like to do that within the app that I'm using. So if that be in TikTok or Instagram, I will go ahead and use the text that they have. But something I've been doing lately is basically to do auto caption. So that way when I'm doing my voiceover, whatever I'm saying is also on the screen. So if you're not really watching the video with audio, you can also read whatever I'm saying as well. So that's something that I'm going to do. So everything that I'm saying basically is here. So I'm going to go ahead and tap that and I'm going to edit it. I want it to be a little bit smaller. Let's make it like that. And I'm just going to put it up a little bit. Yep, it's about there. So once that's there for text, you can also go ahead and choose different colors that you like. If you want it to be more of like an animated text, you can do animation. So that way you can be like a typewriter. Spend the evening with me after the gym. See, let me play this for you guys. Spend the evening with me after the gym. So I did upper body workout today and I honestly had such a good workout. I'm not really like an upper body girl. Yep, so that's how the typewriter looks. So you can go ahead and do like different styles, which I think is like really good, and different ways to like get creative with it as well. So if you want to add like any bubble like over your underneath your text or so forth, then you can go ahead and do that. But loads of things to choose from, guys. So go ahead and play around with it, get creative with it. And yeah, I really love the app. I find it really easy to use. And I love that it has like different templates that you can try from as well. So that was basically the video. Like, let me know what you guys think about the end result. But that was basically how I will do like a voiceover video. Once I'm done, I'm gonna go ahead and save the video. To save the video, I'm just gonna do 180p and 50 frames per second. And I'm just gonna go ahead and press the button up here, arrow button up, and save it. So once that's done, basically that will be in my photo album. You can go ahead and you can share it directly onto TikTok, or you can go ahead and share it onto any of these platforms that you want, which I think is like really good. So that is pretty much how I'd edit using Capcut. Like I said, if you're a beginner, use the templates and basically just practice, try different things, get creative with it. And if you did enjoy this video, please be sure to give the video a thumbs up. Also subscribe to my channel if you haven't already, and share this video with someone that you think might find it helpful as well. If you want to see more into like my camera settings, equipments that I use, like a little bit more behind the scenes of how I film and set up and that sort of stuff, a bit more detailed into like my whole filming process, then please be sure to go ahead and check out this video here. And if you'd like to see how I use Inshot to edit, then you can go ahead and check out this one as well. So thank you guys so much for watching, and I'll be sure to catch you in the next one. Bye.